just wanted to get on here, man, and just discuss a few things. A lot of things have been going on lately that are just absolutely fucking nuts, man. The country just seems to be getting worse and worse day by day. Everything is just getting absolutely horrible. There's always something new, some new terrible damn thing in the news. Somebody got shot, somebody died. There's some person that shot someplace up. Fucking California and Illinois, Chicago and New York are fucking looting chaos, and Charlie Kirk just died. What the fuck is going on, people? And look, man, I really am bothered by a lot of this and personally affected, more so even today, because I was out with a friend of mine. We were just on a walk. We were actually gathering some building materials that a cousin of his let us have, and we were going to go gather them up. And on our way there, you're going to have to excuse me for saying this, but on our way there, we seen a guy that was standing just in the parking lot. Just standing like this in the parking lot with his fucking pants down and his underwear down with his dick hanging out. Just swinging his shit in the fucking air, man, like he's a god having a fucking wiggle party. I don't know what the fuck is going on. I'm freaking out. My buddy Lou, I'm like, what the hell? My buddy Lou yells at this fucking dude. He's like, hey, pull your fucking pants up. And this dude's, struggling. He's like, oh shit, I'm sorry. So he's like, get your fucking pants up right now. I'm gonna beat your ass and I'm calling the fucking cops. Yes, sir, yes, sir. He gets his pants up. He struggles, that motherfucker. I ain't never seen a crackhead run so fucking fast, bro. I ain't never seen no crackhead run that fast. Never, not never have I ever seen a crackhead run that fucking fast. That shit was crazy, bro. Like, I don't know what was going on, but dude, this world's going to fucking hell, bro. Like, it's going to hell. Like, straight up, I don't know what's going on, dude, but it's getting to the point where people are now showing their dicks in the fucking street, bro. And this woman was walking by, and there's like houses right down the street, three houses down with kids playing in the fucking yard, bro. Like, what is going on? I don't know, man, but I'm telling you what, to see a man doing that, and then with everything else going on, and then actually see this stuff happening in my hometown where I'm at, man, that was fucking crazy. I mean, I'm dead serious. That guy was just standing there, buck ass naked, just shaking his shit away, man. This lady walking by, she's like, "You need to beat his ass." My buddy Lou looks right at the fucking dude. He's like, "Hey, pull your fucking pants up. Now, I'm gonna beat your ass and call the cops." This dude, this fucking crackhead, bro. I ain't never seen a crackhead pull his pants up so goddamn fast. This bro grabbed his shit, yanked it up. Yes, sir, yes, sir. And he fucking ran his ass out of there. Bro, he ran so fast. I looked around the corner. That dude was already gone. Gone. Like, he was out, bro. Look, I gotta say, honestly, I don't know what the fuck this world is coming to. With the death of Charlie Kirk, and then now seeing some shit like this happening, bro. Like, what is going on, bro? People are going fucking nuts, nuts. Honestly, I don't get it. I really don't get it, bro. Like, what is this fucking world coming to when you got people shaking their dicks in the street, bro? At women with kids right down the street, two, three houses down, playing in the goddamn yard, bro. Like, what is going on? Why do people think this sort of behavior is okay? Why do we not have any sort of social recourse for this? We need to start shunning these goddamn people, bro, for real. Like, I mean, just shaking your dick two, three houses down from somebody. Really? Come on, bro. Stop doing that. Stop. Put your shit away and get the hell out of here. That was crazy to even see that today, bro. Like, I don't know what was going on, but that dude, what the fuck, man? What is going on? Yo, chat, hit me up, man. Let me know what y'all think. why people are doing the crazy shit they're doing nowadays, like the looting and exposing yourself to like kids and people and just random shit like that happening, bro. The civil discourse going on. What the hell do you think, y'all, is the cause of all of this? And I know there's a lot of political shit going on right now too. The death of Charlie Kirk is a big thing. Probably the newest thing we got going on right now. And there's every day there's a new detail with that of some other thing happening, some other new part of the case. I hear apparently, and I'm not gonna speculate here or anything like that, but I heard on some other channels on YouTube that the FBI is now considering other details in the case and therefore other theories because of some of the things Tyler Robinson said in court. Now he's changing up his story a little bit, or at least he's adding to it from what he was not saying before. So I mean, let me know what you guys think. Oh, I appreciate you guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But I don't know what's going on, bro. Honestly, like everything is going crazy right now. I just seen a dude showing his dick in the street today while a lady was walking by. You got mass looting, like I said, all throughout the country. What do you guys think is really going on here? I mean, like, bro, are people going crazy? Are they going nuts? What is the deal here? I don't get it. I don't understand personally myself why there's so many people just acting fucking crazy, bro. Like, I don't know. Y'all let me know what you think, man, because there's some freaky shit going on, and I don't know. It's freaking me out, bro. Like, you guys let me know what you think. Hi, what's up, guys? Hey, I appreciate you. Thank you very much, Zalemnia Rico. I appreciate you. Thank you very much, man, for the sub. I appreciate that. Always welcome around here on Be Real TV. We appreciate you guys for watching. I know I haven't been on live here in a very long time, about I think 4 or 5 months. But I will try to get on a lot more often. We're going to start doing some lives 2, 3 times a week here, and we're going to be jumping on. And we actually just got a sponsor and a little bit of work today, and we will be handing out some products here on the channel for free. And we're going to be doing some other exciting content, maybe like some candy taste test stuff. But we got these freeze dried candies that a buddy of mine at a market here in Pensacola. I live in Pensacola, Florida. There's a market here, T&W Market's the largest one in Pensacola. There is a candy place there called Tico's Sweet Treats, and they are fantastic, bro. They got some sour ass candy, bro. Sour ass stuff. Um, but hit them up if you're in Pensacola. But back to subject here. I don't know what's going on with this country, bro, but it seems like everybody is pitted against each other. Everybody's angry and pissed off about something over here, something over there. We're being told this, we're being told that, and then there's this new detail of this, a new detail of that. Like, it seems like it's just a clusterfuck of distractions that are going on right now in the social media, and it really just seems like just a fucking zoo, really. I mean, I can't keep track of it all. Every like hour, it seems to be a new bullshit thing happening in the country. What are you guys' thoughts on that? Like, how do you guys deal with you know watching the news, or do you just not watch it and that's how you deal with it? I mean, honestly, that's quite fair too, because there's so much crap going on right now. Um, Man, dude, and then seeing this dude show his dick today in a fucking parking lot, man. That like, look, I don't know what's going on. I'm done with society, man. As far as I'm concerned, man, dude, it is so fucking sad right now, bro. It's so damn sad. The state of things are just going so crazy right now, bro. I don't know which way is up, which way is down. I don't think half the damn country does either. I think everybody, for whatever reason, is being really distracted by all this crap in the media. We're all being pitted against each other. And for some reason, nobody can agree on one damn thing right now. I mean, honestly, bro, it seems like everybody's just, you know, broken up on something, either torn apart on one subject or the other here in the country lately. I don't know if it's either by deliberate design or by coincidence that all this shit is happening, but I find it hard to believe that there's this much going on, bro. Like at the same time, the looting, the shootings, the fucking assassinations, the fucking lefts, the rights, the crazy discourse, the chaos, people, being rude to each other in the streets, the left's being rude to the rights and the rights not, like, man, come on, bro, what is going on? I don't get it. I really don't get it, man. I think everybody needs to smoke a little bit of weed and chill the fuck out. Cause the way things are going on right now, bro, it's absolutely insane, and I don't get it. Hey, I appreciate all the top fans out there. Jerome, Siako, Grace. I appreciate you, and Zuli. Yo, man, I appreciate you guys. Thank you very much for coming to the chat and being top fans. I appreciate y'all. Thank you. And yeah, it's always much appreciated. I don't get a whole lot of viewers. I don't always get on live here, but I'm trying to do a lot more shows, like I said, and we're gonna be doing some good ones. So hopefully we'll have some more content for you guys and some better stuff. But if you guys want to jump into the discussion here, anything you guys want to discuss on what's been going on lately, let me know what you guys think, and we'll try to get to a certain subject. If there's anything specific you guys want to know about, let me know. But I appreciate either way people jumping in on the chat here. But let me know what you guys think, because a lot of stuff has really been taking place in the country that I think is just absolutely insane, bro. It's crazy. It is crazy. Why are people going insane right now? I don't get it. I don't understand. I really don't, because uh, it's like for real, bro. Everybody just needs to smoke some pot. Like, man, dude, I don't know what's going on. Everybody hates everybody, and there's always some sort of like fucking discourse between everyone else, and blah 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 blah. I appreciate you. Thank you for the tip, guys. Appreciate that. Um, Again, thank you to the top fans and tippers. I appreciate you guys. Always here at Be Real TV. We're gonna try and do a lot more content in this. So, but like, what do you guys think about the Charlie Kirk case now? There's a lot of new details in that, and I know now the FBI may be considering different alternatives to scenarios or theories about exactly what happened. And I'm also hearing that maybe Tyler Robinson was not the shooter. So, what do you guys think about that? Let me know what you think down in the comments. I really want to know what you guys think through the public, because I've been watching a lot of everybody else's channel, and I know a lot of other people out there have been too. But I really want to know what you guys think about the old details and the newer details of the Charlie Kirk case coming through, and all of this new stuff coming up now, and also what Tyler Robertson said in court. I think it was, and don't quote me here, but or correct me rather, something to the effect of, they paid me to do it. So I don't know if what exactly he meant by that, but I'm sure we can all put some things together, some puzzles together, and assume that maybe there's some form of the deep state that is involved in this. I don't know. I don't, like I said, I don't want to jump to any conclusions, but you never know. It's not like the CIA or the FBI have ever lied to us before, right? So, hey, who knows? It could be a thing out there, or quite honestly, I think it's a possibility that maybe they're lying, and maybe they're feeding us a little bit of shit through the media. Maybe they're deliberately leaving out a lot of details, right? Like, what exactly was the caliber bullet? Now we know the rifle, and does the bullet match the rifling? All of that, all right. Where exactly did he get the time in between that 1 minute that they say is missing, where he broke the gun down and put it in the woods and was able to change and all this and that? That to me, that seems like I military service. That might be a little difficult to accomplish, especially also having to jump off a 20-foot building onto the ground with a bag, and he didn't drop the bag. He jumped with it, which was a little odd to me because usually you drop your gear and then you get down and then you grab your gear and go. That's typically how you would do it. So I don't know what the deal is with that. You guys let me know what you think. If you think there's something fishy going on there, if he actually did it, if there's anything to tie him to doing it, I don't know. Personally, myself, I'd like to find out, and I'd like the FBI to actually give us more details on what actually happened and maybe some more angles. What happened to all those people in the front row that were recording that event? What happened to those people? Right? Where are those cameras? Like, not what happened to them, but like, where is their camera footage? Like, how come that's not being released or collected and then released through the FBI? Or has it been collected, and why is it not being released? Does it show something that maybe we're not supposed to see? I don't know. But I've also heard some whispering about there being maybe some sort of pneumatic. I have seen some video that I will say for myself is not 100% substantiated or proven. But I have seen some video of a possible pneumatic device being underneath his t shirt, while Charlie's shirt was confirmed not to be wearing a vest. This probably would have made him a prime target either way for this sort of event to occur. But what I do find odd is that they did book this event, and this is confirmed. They did book this event, I think, back in March. Or not this event, but the memorial event. Sorry, the memorial event back in March for that specific venue, which is I think is a little weird because you do have to rent those venues months in advance because it's not like you can walk up and rent it for a day. You can't do that. You have to rent for these events that you're planning to have for months ahead because this is a huge venue that they were trying to reserve for. Now I'm not going to say it was specifically at that time for his memorial, but there are some detailings that is honestly I think is a little weird. Personally, myself, I think it's a little weird that they would do that so far in advance when it's not on his itinerary for his tours. So why was that place booked and for what event? I mean, I find that to be a little odd. Just saying. Just saying. But I'll leave that to you guys. You let me know what you think down in the chat. And just, if you have any other details that you'd like to share, please let me know down in the chat. Or if you need to correct me, please let me know down in the chat. Because I don't want to be 100% wrong on this. Like I said, I don't want to be just mixing it up. And I am only giving you details that I know are confirmed. But I am also going to cover some details that may be suspected, which have a high, I'll say a high suspicion rate of being possible or having some credibility to them. So I mean, like, if you guys get into a lot of the videos, I know a lot of you guys have seen them already out online. If you get into some of the videos that these people are putting out of these different camera angles, one in particular, the one where somebody zooms in on his t-shirt area right here, and when you see the moment of impact, there's a slight puff of what looks to me, somebody said smoke, but to me it looks like compressed air, like a gaseous compressed air, or gas, maybe from some sort of pneumatic device. Uh, I'm going to be careful about my words here. Because I don't want to make any assumptions or push anybody else into any assumptions, because and this is confirmed. It did appear to me, and I did analyze the video, and it is not doctored because I did look at the original video and confirmed that there is a puff that comes out from underneath his t-shirt. Now there was an odd way that when he got hit by that bullet, that his t-shirt pulled up in the front and the back almost at the same instance, while the bullet was traveling. I thought that was a little odd considering um, bullets don't really act like that. Like the force of that bullet would push or suction his t-shirt to him, not blow it out from underneath, which it wouldn't cause an air pocket in your shirt, which I thought was a little odd. If anybody out there disagrees with me in the comments, let me know. I would love to hear your take on that. Quite honestly, it seemed a little suspicious to me, but I don't know. I could be wrong there, and there might be something I'm not seeing on that video or missing, or I'm just not seeing it correctly. But let me know. Analyze that video if you guys have seen it out there, or you haven't seen it. Check it out. There is a video of a guy. I forgot the name of the show, and I'm horrible about remembering these YouTube channels. But there is a gentleman out there that analyzes the video of Charlie Kirk getting shot, and he does a close-up description of the moment of impact, or what appears to be a small pneumatic explosion, possibly from a gaseous, like I said, pneumatic device in his T-shirt. Um, I thought it might be possibly in the mic. Myself, I don't know. I don't want to, push things into some weird 007 fucking theory area, but I thought maybe it might be in the mic itself or underneath the table, but I didn't see the tablecloth move, so that kind of ruled that out for me on that end. So I don't think it's under the tablecloth. I don't think it was hidden there. But I do think it all was also a little suspicious. And let me know, guys, what you guys think about this. The two men, there was a guy in a dark T-shirt and a guy in a white T-shirt with tan pants and those glasses, the dark glasses. I know you guys have also seen this video out there, a lot of you, where he was the one filming while everybody was leaving. He was the one leaning up against the thing with his camera and his glasses and the dark glasses on, filming with his cell phone. So, what was the deal with all of that with him filming with his cell phone? If why was he there and then grabbed something and then left immediately? And then went and started filming all of this. It seems a little suspicious to me that he would be. His first thought would be to go film it. You know what I mean? Instead of immediately helping Charlie with the other gentleman, and trying to see if Charlie's okay. But no, he stopped. He turned around and immediately ran to go film it, which I thought was a little odd. So that's another detail I thought was a little off, man. But no, it's just a lot of stuff like this is occurring right now, and it's just driving me nuts. And then I seen that dude showing his fucking dick to a bunch of kids, or that lady with a bunch of kids down the street, man, playing in the yard, and it was just freaking me out, bro. Like, this world is going to shit. Prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. Change my mind. I know that's the other guy, but still, like, man, things are going down the damn toilet right now. Trump got attempted assassination on him, damn near. It killed somebody else, some father, man. That's horrible, and or the kid, I think. Correct me on that if I'm wrong. But it did kill somebody. And then now you got all these shootings across the damn country. God, North Carolina, South Carolina. What the hell is going on down there? They're like shooting each other. Literally, it's crazy. Um, and then you got people being stabbed on buses and fucking beaten to death on trains and chaos, just looting everywhere. What the hell is going on? The whole country seems like it's just breaking apart and it's just going down the shitter. I mean, I don't know about you, but I'm not thinking about moving or any shit like that. I just bought a house, but man, I'm telling you what, I am losing some faith in humanity lately. I'll fucking tell you that. Wow. What the hell is going on, bro? I don't understand it. I don't understand it, dude. Why are people being so fucking evil to each other? People are being evil. They're fucking killing each other. They're looting stores, taking whatever they want without repercussion, which, quite honestly, I think is some bullshit. Because if you're gonna break the law, you should pay some sort of fucking consequence for it. I mean, like, either way, I don't understand why people are getting away with this sort of stuff because it's just absolutely fucking nuts. What is going on? I don't know why there's so many people that are thinking that this sort of behavior is completely fine. The chaos, the looting, the rioting. Holy shit, the rioting and the looting. I mean, I've seen the destruction. They're ripping down to like mom and pop businesses now, bro. Forget the retailers. They're down to the small businesses, right? The hardworking people that own their own brands, their own shops, that aren't, oversized retail chains like Walmart and Gucci and Versace and all these other places. These people have worked hard for the stores and the products that they make and they have inside their stores that they sell. And they worked very hard for their businesses to establish, what they have. And then you got these crowds of people just bursting in, breaking in the glass, pulling all that stuff out from the front and kicking in the doors and just forcing their way through and grabbing all the stuff, like thousands of dollars worth of stuff, and just running the fuck out. Like, bro, what is going on? This shit is going down the shitter, bro. Like, for real. I don't know about you guys, but dude, I'm about to fucking like build a subterranean house or something because this shit is crazy, bro, up here. Like, bro, I don't know what the fuck is going on, dude. Mm. It just seems very chaotic, and nobody can agree on anything. Everybody's fucking in massive civil discourse right now. You either disagree politically, civilly in some way, or on ethics of some sort. With the left and or the right. Back and forth and back and forth. It seems like one big ass fucking distracting tennis game. You know what I mean? It's just back and forth and back and forth and back, and every once in a while there's a volley. Oh! And then every once in a while it goes back to the other side and they fucking miss it. Oh! And then back and forth and back and forth. It's like, damn, bro, what is going on? For real, dude. Fuck me. I don't know. Y'all let me know what you think, man, because this shit is getting crazy. It's going insane. I don't understand what's going on right now. There's a lot of civil discourse and just crazy stuff, man. Yeah, I'm just yapping, Jerome. Get in here. Get in here on the discussion, bro. Let me know what you think. Like, what's going on? How do you feel about everything that's going on right now? There's a lot of crazy shit going on, dude. I appreciate that, but it's all right. Jerome can have his opinion. You're more than welcome to come to it, my friend. I appreciate you. And either way, and look, if I'm yapping, put something in there so I can slow it down a little bit, right, and make a point, and we can discuss it. That's really what this is meant for, and it's meant for you guys. So I really want to carry on a discussion with all of you. That's why I'm on tonight. Like I said, I haven't done live in a very long time. I am a little yappy. Quite honest. I do live in a state where it is not legal, but I haven't smoked yet. And it calms me down. I have Asperger's and I yap like crazy, especially if I'm talking about a subject that I'm excited about. I just, psh, dude, it's crazy. But I'm working on it. I'm working on it. Um, no, man, it's just tonight. There's a lot of crazy stuff I wanted to talk about. I mean, there's a lot of things in the world going on right now. Everything is chaotic, and man, I'm just sick of it, dude. And Jerome, honestly, I seen a guy show his dick today in public on the fucking street, bro. Who does that? Who the fuck does that? My buddy literally had to yell at this fucking dude to put his dick away because he was just shaking his shit. Just shaking his wiener. Just fucking woman walking by. You need to kick his ass and call the cops. Okay. Like, what the hell is going on, bro? people shaking their shit in the damn street at women now. Like that bro honestly deserved to have his ass beat for he sexually assaulted her is what he did, bro. Honestly, that was fucked up. That was fucked up, bro. I had not seen some crazy shit like that before. But I'll say this, only in Pensacola, brother. Shit. Yeah, I feel you guys. Found dead. Yeah, I know. So close to where he killed $3. See what I'm saying though? But like, this is the stuff I'm talking about. Like, it's just one thing after the other, bro. Like, it just seems like everything is a muddle of fucking just chaos and crap and death and people stealing a bunch of shit, bro. Like, I don't know what's going on, bro. It's going crazy. Travis Decker, so close to where he killed, found dead. Travis Decker, huh? Okay. From Delaware. Hey, what's up, Delaware? How y'all doing? I appreciate you guys. Welcome to Be Real TV. I am Be Real, aka Josh. I appreciate you guys very much for coming to the channel tonight and chatting with me. Feel free to jump in there on the chat and say something. I would love to get some of you guys in on some of these discussions and actually get you in for a podcast if you would like to do that. That'd be fantastic. I'm totally open to it because I know I want to get you guys' opinion too. I think that's very important. What is so strange? Oh, he was found dead. Little place. Oh, you talk about this? I'm sorry. Look, this is my little studio. Yeah, it is. It's tiny. You see the back of my chair is right to the back of it. I built it myself. It's just a little recording studio I built in my living room. It wasn't supposed to be anything massive. It was. I do have some nice equipment in here, but it's quite small. I ain't gonna lie. I only have like a 4 foot desk. So it is quite tiny in here, but I make it work. And I got plenty of soundproof, and I got a little bit to finish. Like I got a hole there. I got to finish the hole. I got to order some more panels, put the damn thing back up. So. Um, quick fix, not a big deal. But I appreciate you mentioning that. I'll get it fixed. Thank you, thank you. You don't know new news on Charlie? Okay, well, new news on Charlie is that the FBI is now considering, and I want you to confirm this for me and let me know if I'm wrong. They are considering other theories on the Tyler Robinson, based off of the Tyler Robinson testimony in court that he said, and I quote, they paid me to do it. You think I did this alone? They paid me to do it. And that was, I think, what he said verbatim. Don't quote me on that, but double check that and let me know if I'm wrong or right. I definitely want to know. But this is what other channels are saying on YouTube. I know not to follow everybody on YouTube, but there is a majority consensus on a lot of this stuff, even on the news channels, that a lot of details aren't adding up. And now the FBI is actually considering alternative theories to Tyler Robinson not being the possible shooters. So I don't know. And quite honestly, I think a lot of that is from the discourse and disbelief of the public because there are a lot of details that just don't make sense. For me, one of the big things was his parents turning him in, right? Like, like I get it, but then again, I don't. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong, but I would have a sense of duty to protect my child. I don't know, and it kind of seems like they're kind of quick to sell his ass out. I don't know. They seem like they were a little quick to sell him out. I don't know. Maybe we'll see. But I appreciate you guys either way, and yeah, do not know no news, man. Hey, you know what? It happens. Everybody, doesn't like to catch up in the political news. I understand that. Not everybody's a political person. I really ain't myself. I do every once in a while make some political satire and stuff like that. But other than that, I'm not really a pick a sides kind of guy. I really don't like doing that sort of thing. So, but all right, everybody is checking out of the damn chat. So I guess I'll be checking out too. I'm at my 34, 35 minute mark. I appreciate you all very, very, very much, and I thank you guys. And I will hopefully be seeing you guys here very soon. I'll be jumping back on some more live chat to discuss any more new details to the Charlie Kirk case. So, and there's probably going to be some by tomorrow, to be quite goddamn honest. It seems like there's new details, about every hour, every day on this case. So, I'm sure something new by tomorrow morning is going to pop up. And if that new thing tomorrow pops up, uh, we'll be back on here tomorrow night to discuss it with you guys and find out what your opinions are and how you guys are trying to put this whole case together with Charlie Kirk. Like, what do you think is really going on here? Some people just can't figure out necessarily what's going on, but they don't feel right visually about what happened. Right? Like something doesn't look right, it doesn't feel right, something, that person's reaction wasn't right, or he didn't, move fast enough, or he didn't react like somebody just got shot, or whatever the case is. There's a lot of that going on right now. But it happens because you can't believe everything you read in the news, quite honestly. And if that's the case, yeah, it could be part of it. Yep. Seems so strange. Yes, it does. It seems absolutely very damn strange. That's why I'm not buying everything in the news either, or what the FBI is telling us, or not telling us, for that fact, because I think there's a lot of details. Like, does that rifle round really match the rifle? And look, I'll tell you this. I did some research of my own. Okay, I did some research of my own on this weapon, this Charlie Kirk weapon. I did some research on it, right? And I pushed it through a lot of AIs, three of them. All right, I pushed it through Grok, I pushed it through ChatGPT, and Google AI. And I'm telling you right now, on all, it was at least 50% suspected confirmation that it is a Ruger 7 or Remington, sorry, a Remington 700 or a Savage. I'm leaning probably towards the Remington 700 because if you look at the composite stock on those rifles, it is the exact same shape, exact same design, exact same color, exact same sport rifle grip on that rifle as those Remington 700s. So if you take a look at the picture of the original rifle that was used to kill Charlie Kirk, and you look at a side by side picture of the 100, they are exactly the same rifle, and I rifle that was used to kill Charlie Kirk. Do I believe it was a rifled round? Absolutely. Aside of the pneumatic, videos or whatever people are putting out there, um, I think that's a possibility, but without any more solid confirmation, I really don't want to jump to any speculation on, him being killed by a pneumatic device that was hidden in his shirt, which I'm not saying could be wrong, because I have come up with my own theories on, but ChatGPT, with a certainty of 50% at least, actually it was 53%, I think it said, was a Remington 700 with a sport rifle grip. So, and it's the exact same color. So it was not a Mauser. It was not a World War era rifle. Okay, it wasn't not a vintage era rifle that was used by Tyler Robinson. That was his grandfather's to kill him. To kill Charlie Kirk. It was a Remington 700. I'm almost 100% convinced of it myself personally, but the only way to tell 100% is to get more pictures from the FBI, to get more pictures from the FBI of the maker's mark, different angles of that barrel, long ways down, straight down on top of the barrel where the latch, the lever is, and you want to be able to see that maker's mark. And there's going to be some numbers probably on that barrel or down on the buttstock that are going to tell you exactly who made that rifle, what company it comes from, and what type of weapon exactly it is. So there is no speculation. So why don't they just put that information out there as the FBI, as the leading intelligence agency on this investigation, and put it out there that they should consider, or are at least considering, other possibilities of them being full of shit. I'm just going to say it honestly. I think they're full of shit because it's not a Mauser. It's not a fucking Mauser at all. It doesn't even look like it. I looked at a Mauser World War II, and it does not look anything like it. anything, nothing like a Mauser. It looks exactly like a Remington 700. Correct me if I'm wrong, but you guys can pull it up on Google right now and compare it, verse it towards the rifle that they said it was, right? And that exact same model of rifle is a Remington 700. I can guarantee you that. Guarantee you 100%. 100% certainty. I am 100% certain it is a Remington 700. It was not a World War II vintage era fucking Mauser that was used to kill that guy, to kill Charlie Kirk. There's no way. No way in hell. No way in hell. I have military experience. I have advanced military experience. When I was in the service, I had advanced weapons training. I've never shot below advanced ever in my marksmanship in the service. I've shot either advanced or above. So I've always been able to make a good shot. So marksman or higher has always been my tier on shooting. I'm pretty goddamn sure that at 140 yards, he would have been able to use a Remington 700, and it probably wouldn't have been a very difficult shot for him to make, for probably anybody. Now, that being said, I'm not saying that Tyler Robinson is the one that shot Charlie Kirk. I am saying that there are some details out there that I found myself that are inconsistent with the description of the weapon used and the picture that the FBI has released, and I can tell you with 100% certainty that weapon they released is not a Mauser, it is a Remington 700 to AT. And I dare anybody to get on right now. Get online. Get online right now. I want you to try and get online, and I want you to cross reference the picture of of that weapon the FBI released as the used weapon by Tyler Robinson, the supposed assassin, and compare it to a Mauser. And then also, side by side, I want you to pull up next to that a Remington 700. And then tell me which one you think it is. Honestly. Honestly, that is what I want you guys to do. Get online, Google a Mauser, World War II Mauser, right? The same kind, if you can find that, the description of it. But World War II Mauser, pretty common back in those days. It was, I think, to some standard of an issue weapon, and they compare that to a Remington 700. Compare it, because I'm telling you right fucking now, it's a Remington 700. It was not a World War II era Mauser used. I don't think that is a possibility at all. I think that's complete bullshit, and the FBI is completely lying about that. Or if they're not lying, they really have no fucking clue, which also concerns me, quite honestly, because if they're not going to divulge the truth, right off the bat, or at least take a little bit more time to do a lot more research, do a lot more time, and coordinating off the area, and cross referencing all the videos of the people that were taken sitting in the front row, because there was a lot of people recording it. You've seen in the other videos, the side angles and all that of all these people holding cell phones recording this event. So there are other angles. There are multiple other angles. All right, probably different versions or copies at various slight angles because people are standing next to each other as well. So I would say that it's not going to be very difficult if you request for some of these people to turn in those videos to determine um, you know, with a better certainty at least, what happened. But they didn't do that for some reason. They didn't think that was important enough to do. So they just, figured they had the guy, they had the weapon because they found it in the woods, right? Magically put back together. So he shot Charlie Kirk, disassembled the weapon, jumped down a 20-foot building with the bag in his hand, went in the woods, changed, put the weapon back together, left the weapon, and then left. No, I don't think that's what happened. Um, no. No, that's no. I don't think that's what happened. Quite honestly, I think that's I think that's crazy. I think that's absolutely crazy. There's no way that happened. Not like that. Prove me wrong. I dare anybody to get on here. Prove me wrong. Cross reference and check that weapon that the FBI released as the weapon used, and Google a Mauser. Put those side by side, split screen. All right, and then tell me if they look alike. But then I want you to do something else. I want you to take those two pictures, right, and put in a third one. I want you to Google Remington 700, and then put that picture side by side next to the one their FBI released as the weapon used, and then the Mauser all the way to the right. And then you tell me which one looks like which one. I'm not even gonna jump into it again, even though I got new people jumping in on the chat. But compare those weapons side by side, all three of them, right? A Mauser, the weapon the FBI actually released, the picture, and the Remington 700. And then tell me which one that picture they released really looks like. Tell me if it looks like a Mauser or a Remington 700. I'll wait. Go ahead. Do it right now. Prove me wrong. Drop that shit in the comments or the chat or something. Prove me wrong. Hell, make a video about it. Tag me in it. I guarantee you it's a Remington 700. There's no fucking way it was a Mauser. Uh-uh. No. Not gonna happen. Somebody agrees with me. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you. Uh-huh. Because you know. You know. I agree with you. Thank you, Elbutri 69. If I'm saying that wrong, I apologize. Thank you. You're right. Crazy. I'm crazy, Lorraine? Come on now. Lorraine says I'm insane. Well, hey, chat. If I'm crazy, I'm crazy, but I don't think I am. I think I'm right. Check out the weapon the FBI released. Put it side by side with a Mauser. A picture of a Mauser. Google it. And then put it side by side with a Remington 700. Tell me what it looks like. I'm going to tell you right now, it was a Remington 700. No doubt in my mind. I have military experience. I have advanced weapon training. I know what an entry and exit wound looks like. I know what a rifle like that would do. And I'm telling you, it was not a Mauser. I know what the world, right? Like, what are we doing nowadays where it's coming down to this, where people can't even talk or encourage conversation, rather? Because really, I think that's what he was doing. His whole point was just encouraging conversation. And then something like that happens, man, just because you have a difference of opinion or you want to hear somebody's difference of opinion. And maybe other people just didn't want to hear that. I don't know. I think it's quite unfair myself. What we got to be careful, bro, in these times, it's even hard to trust any media, which it is, any media, big boys, above control. Everything, it's a bit scary. What this American dream can turn into. Yes, I think you're 100% right. And I appreciate that input because things are going down the toilet, man. Like, honestly, I think they are. Like I was saying earlier in the chat, I was walking through my town today with a buddy of mine and seen a guy pull out his dick and literally sexually harass a woman across the street. Like, he pulled his dick out and he was just shaking his dick in the air. My buddy fucking yells at him. He's like, "Hey, put your fucking dick back in your pants. I'm gonna fucking call the cops and kick your ass." He reached down, yes sir. He pulled his shit right up, boy, wiggling. And he fucking took off running, goddamn crackheads, man. He ran like a motherfucker. Bro, I'm telling you, people are doing some crazy shit these days, bro. Like, I don't know what it is with the world, but it's nuts. Absolutely nuts. Uh huh. Yeah, bro. Freedom is right, baby. Love and peace. Love and peace. No, but can't we all just get along? Like, damn, bro. There's so many people being so angry, you know, so differential with each other, so upset. And there's so much damn discourse. It's like the whole world just needs to, like, smoke a fucking bong and relax, bro. Like, for real. You know what I'm saying? Smoke a fucking bong and relax, bro. The world needs it. Probably more than I do. I know I talk a lot. It slows me down a little bit, but damn, bro. People are going nuts out here, bro. Fucking nuts. I don't understand. I don't understand why there's so many crazy ass nutcases out there, showing their dicks and shooting people and looting shit and shooting shit and like god damn, man. Fuck world is going nuts, bro. It's going down the shitter. It's going to hell in a handbasket. Prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. I feel sad for the kids in the world, what they're going to live through now. The kids should be scared of them. We losing the freedom little by little. You're right, 100% by that. El Butri, 100% right about that. I agree with you. Right on. You said it. Um, I worry a lot about my kid. He lives back in New York with his mom. Um, and man, it's rough. Like these kids, I don't know what they're learning either, because New York is a big blue state, and they're in their and look, I'm all about freedom and expression and all that and creativity. But New York being a blue state, they're all about their equal, you know, treatment, whatever. But they kind of take it a little crazy, like some of the Dems do. And look, if you're a Democrat, I'm not hating on you. All right, there's a lot of normal Democrats out there that are all right, like the older ones. Um, these younger ones, bro. What the fuck? All right, I don't know what's going on, bro. Some of the kids out here are crazy as hell. Crazy as hell. My anxiety is kicking in. I'm sorry, Lorraine. Do you want me to talk about? I could talk about something else, bro. I know. I get anxiety about it too. There's a lot of crazy things in the world. I just wanted to discuss it tonight because I kind of feel I had to. It seems like every time I jump on YouTube or turn the TV on, there's some new bullshit about some crazy shit that's going on right now on one end of the country or the other. And then now I'm seeing this shit in front of me in my hometown, like where I'm living. So, I mean, like, and I live in Pensacola. Like, look here, I'll let y'all know it ain't getting any better here. Um, yeah, somewhere over the rainbow. I hope there's good. Honestly, the rain, I hope you're right, man, because we need some good in this damn world, bro. We really do. And I think losing Charlie, we lost just a little bit more of it. And I don't think we need any more loss of good things, man. Um, just too much discourse and too many people causing turmoil and unhappiness for others. Um, all the way around. And I don't think it's a Democrat or a Republican thing. All right, I think it's a fucking you thing. You know what I mean? Like a you thing. You can either fucking choose to be a shitty person or a fucking good person. And a lot of people out there right now are going fucking crazy, losing their minds, and being shitty people. And I think it makes a really difficult time for the rest of us who are trying to just fucking be good people and not shitty people, right? And just fucking get along and make things fucking work. But then you got people, for whatever reason, just don't see it that way, and they just want to cause turmoil, and they thrive off of the chaos and that sort of, pushing of the crazy societal discourse and, civil disobedience and whatever the fuck you want to call it. There's a lot of people putting themselves on one side or the other politically, just to, I think, attack each other in some sense, just to have something to fucking blame somebody for. And I don't think that's going to help anybody either, because quite honestly, I think we would do much better coming forward together than splitting ourselves apart into a bunch of fucking groups and thinking that one side is going to be better than the other. Because quite honestly, look, everybody has had a shitty, bad idea at one point in time that just didn't work out for them, right? And then you've had good ideas that kind of seem to work out for everybody if you do it a certain way, you know. But there are your discourse, things in life that happen. Shit happens. But this shit should not be fucking happening. This shit is crazy, bro. This is insane. Like, I don't get it. I don't get it. Why are there so many people causing all this turmoil? Yeah, we all have to make things right instead of following their crappy games. And I don't know why people decide to do that. It seems like the games seem more important in pushing things forward for the country than it does actually focusing on each other instead of the things they're trying to shift our focus towards. Um, and I really think that's what it is. They're trying to focus or shift our focus towards something else and not being able to come together and make real change, right? Because I'll say this one thing: a person by themselves is strong, but people together are powerful. And I think that is a very strong thing to keep in mind. And I honestly believe that over the last year, especially the last couple months, a lot of people have forgotten that value that used to encompass the American dream. Like, you ask somebody now, what's the American dream? Bro, they don't have an answer for you. I don't. I don't, because it ain't to buy a house, because you can't do that anymore. Ironically, I was able to, but trust me, it was not easy. It's not easy. And that's not all it's cracked up to be, I'll say that. But I'm trying, and I know a lot of other people out there are too, and it's not easy to accomplish these things. Like buying a house, bro, the economy's gone to crap, right? Trying to buy a car, hope it isn't a foreign one, because prices have gone up on those too. Now, I'm not saying that the tariffs necessarily are a bad thing, because I do believe that's going to encourage more American made companies and products to be inspired and created here and produced here in the US, which I think is a fantastic thing, and we should have been doing the whole fucking time in the first place. So this shit wouldn't have happened. But no, you got these politicians that thought it was a great fucking idea to allow all these companies to outsource their fucking products to from another company and then import them because it was cheap. Well, it's not cheap anymore. So get your ass back to work at home right here and start making American factories and hiring American people with American made products. That's what I think we need to start doing. Um, and I think that's going to increase a lot of people getting jobs. Now, I've also heard that, oh, these fucking young people don't want to work. They don't want to do any jobs. They're getting fucking lazy. Yeah, they are. I'm not going to disagree with you at all. 100%. They're getting fucking lazy. They're getting real lazy. And honestly, I fear a lot for my own kid in the future, because he's 11 years old now. He's getting to that age. He's only got 7 years, and he'll be, out on his own. He'll be a man at that point, or becoming a man. And I don't want him thinking that he's going to be entering a world where things are going to be so convenient, where he doesn't have to rely on his own work ethic and his own, his own vitriol to accomplish goals in life instead of being handed things. Uh, or have some fucking machine do it for them. I don't really don't think that's going to be good for the future of our children. But hey, like I said, there, a lot of this stuff is quite good, quite handy. But I think a lot of it is getting a little bit carried away, just a tad. How about when you call company uh, and cannot understand them? Yeah, when you get like one of those people that you call, say, um, God, say DirecTV, and you get that dude in like India that answers, and he's like, "Hello, sir, how are you doing today? Okay, would you like to go to TV channel today?" And you're like, "Huh? Huh? Would you like to get on the TV channel today?" And you're like, "What? I can't hear you. What did you say?" Hold on, just 1 second, sir. I'm going to switch the headsets. Okay, so he switches the headsets, and then you get back on, and then you hear, "Hello, sir, can you hear me?" And hang the damn thing up, because and you always get somebody that, and I'm not saying anything, one side. I'm not racist. I'm not saying one thing or the other, but you always get somebody in some foreign ass country who you're in the right, you can't understand, and then there's that service, service disconnect with that sort of thing with the customers. So yeah, there's a little bit of an issue with that. I get that. I don't think that is a huge issue, but there are some things, that are fucking annoying about that. Obviously, I mean, and there's a lot of companies outsourcing their support to other countries and other companies that do that sort of thing, and it can be fucking annoying when you get somebody on the line from an American company and they don't speak very good English. I love the ones in Vietnam. That's my favorite, honestly. That's my favorite. The ones in Vietnam, oh my God. So hard to understand those people, bro. I try, and then I spend like 30 minutes on the phone, and I keep asking and repeating, and then I just can't fucking hear them. And then it just kind of ends up in this weird fucking back and forth where you're trying to understand each other, and you get like one or two words, and then you're starting to like piece them together like a fucking puzzle. And it never works. Never works. You sounded like my 10 a.m. scammer from Apple support. I try. I try. But bro, does that not, tend to be most commonly the case? You know what I'm saying? Hello, my name is Marcus today. I am so happy to meet you. How can I help you with DirecTV support? And you're like, yeah. What'd you say your name was? You know what I mean? Or it'd be like Steven or something like that. And you're like, come on, man, you know your damn name ain't Steven. Get out of here. I know they're giving you some damn script to read off the screen. Come on. I've done that job too, honestly. So I'm not hating on anybody. I've been there, worked for these service support companies in America that I got fired from because they outsourced to some other company. Uh, it was Thailand, to be truthful. So yeah, I've been on both ends of that. I've been the guy on the phone, doing that, making those service calls and answering them, and I've also been the guy who lost his job to that industry changing hands and form and support and outsourcing all of that to other countries and other companies, where it is essentially cheaper for them to pay those people to do the same job, which if you're able to do it, I'm not going to blame you. But as far as supporting your own country's economy, it doesn't really help, does it? Oh, let's see what everybody's saying here in the chat. Somebody said something. No thanks. Are you serious? What do you say? I need a therapist, and she was looking for a heart doctor. You son of my tam. I got what? What does that say? I got one lady had so many things messed up. You can't speak English. You can't speak English? I mean, I'm not gonna be crazy here or messing with you, but Lorraine's a pretty damn English name. Just saying. Macmillan? You do know that is literally an English name, right? Just saying. Just saying. I'm just picking on you, Lorraine. Look, don't take it to heart, girl. I'm not being mean to you. I'm not trying to be rude. I'm just trying to get a little rise out of you. Everybody takes everything too seriously in this country today, man. Way too seriously, and people need to learn how to relax and smoke a bowl and just chill out. I think there's a whole lot of tension going on right now. Everybody fucking hates each other, bro. Like, what's going on with that shit? Yeah, I need a therapist. You look, I probably need one too. But you know what? I always say you are your best therapist because nobody knows you better than you, and nobody knows what is wrong with you better than you do. Because trust me, you know the things that are going wrong in your head. I don't have any bad thoughts. Oh, it's Scottish. Oh shit. I'm sorry. You see? And I love being corrected. I appreciate that. Scottish. All right, that's cool. That's very cool. Look, I completely understand that you corrected me, and I appreciate that. Thank you very much. I myself, look, I'm surprising. I'll let you guess what I am. Not even racist. Go ahead and guess what I am. Guess what my family lineage is. Go ahead and put it in there. Let me know what you think, Lorraine. Anybody, let me know what you think. What my family lineage is, right? I bet you're gonna be wrong. You need every brain cell. Yeah, don't we all? It's like big boys want a racial war. Yeah, you're right. That is a possibility. Whoa, wait a minute. What did you say I was? Joe, you said I was African? You said I was African. Joe, you're a dick. You're right. And not African like South African, white African. I'm actually black African. But I am also French, uh, Irish as well. So like my family's from Canada originally. The French, they did have some slaves. They had one of the, I guess it's hard to explain it. One of the kids didn't agree with it, and he took a wife who was one of the slaves who happened to be black, and they ran across the border of the U.S. Or back from Canada, yeah, to the U.S. when things changed, and they got married and had some kids or something like that, or went to Canada and had kids. I don't know. I'll check on that 100% for you, but it's like one or the other. But we're from Canada originally, and then moved back over to the U.S. But it's like two different families. Um, Lamity, which I believe in French with an apostrophe after the L, is like Achier, which means friendship. So we're like French Haitian, I guess you could say. Yeah, we're French Haitian. But I did catch a lot of the white side, unfortunately. If you were to look at my mother, she is a lot darker toned in skin than I am. And the weird thing is, and everybody laughs at this, they get a chuckle out of it. I actually have four siblings, and they all have black names. Yeah, dead serious. They all have black names. My oldest brother Jerome, right? Jerome. I mean, predominantly black name. Um, my older sister Chantel, right? Chantel or Chantel. We all call her Chantel. Um, and my younger sister Trina, right? Trina, predominantly black female name. And my sister Savannah, which I've also heard as predominantly black male or black female name. So it's a little weird. And then I'm Joshua, which doesn't really fit in that mix. I understand that. So it's a little odd. But yeah, I do come from a black lineage in my family. All my sisters and brothers have black names, and I'm the oddball, I guess, just Joshua. So it's a little bit weird. But yeah, I have all black siblings with black named siblings rather, that are all part of the same lineage. My brother Jerome, my sister Chantel, my sister Trina, and my sister Savannah, who is the baby of the family. She was the last born. So, well, thank you. I appreciate that. It is Lamity, like I said, it is in French Haitian, which means friendship, achier, which is how you say it in French, which means friendship. So it does have some nice tidings, which I think is great, um, which is fantastic. But I am mixed. I'm white and black. Unfortunately, the white side did dominate a little bit. Um, I am extremely freaking short too, which sucks because I was kind of hoping I would get some of the height at least from that side of the family, and I just did not do that. Unfortunately, it didn't work out for me. Um, my other siblings, the only two tall ones are my sister Chantel. No, she's shorter than me actually. My sister Savannah, the youngest, and my brother Jerome. They're bigger than me. They're taller, so I don't know why that is, but they happen to be. We're all mixed though, and I kind of seem to be the oddball, with the regular white guy name for whatever reason. Uh, but I do come from French Haitian family members. The French side being white, obviously French Canadian, and the Haitian side that was being slaves. Um, okay, my sister is correcting me here. My sister is correcting me. Um, they came here from French Haiti as slaves from French slave traders, and then they went to the U.S. Or went to Canada. Sorry, went to Canada from the U.S. And then eventually, at some point, when things changed, we moved back. So I can't tell you exactly when that was, but she corrected me on that. So found out my IQ. I have learning disabilities and emotional problems. Lorraine, really, man? Damn, girl. I do too, unfortunately. Like some people, I have Asperger's. I have high functioning Asperger's. As you can probably tell, it causes me to chatter quite a bit. That's because my brain is running through thoughts a mile a minute. And sometimes it's a little hard to latch onto the proper ones, and that's also why I stutter quite a bit. Because they're running through and I'm trying to literally snatch them out of the air so I can keep a coherent thought and keep it things straight. Otherwise, I kind of veer this way and then I'll go off this way and then I go off this way. It gets a little crazy. So I have learning disabilities too, Lorraine. Don't worry about that, girl. I don't think it's a disability. I think it's an ability because some people, and I think with most people out there with disabilities, so to speak, socially, it's an ability. You find that you're really really good at something else that maybe a lot of other people most commonly aren't. Um, so, I don't think that's going to be a down thing for you, no pun intended. Get it? But that's not going to be a bad thing for you. That's not a downside. So make that a positive in your life, Um, some people like to read. Girl, you might be an awesome freaking reader, dude. You might have, like good memory retention or just enjoy really good books or have a vivid memory for great stories. I think that's awesome. And you know what? If you can personally benefit from that and educate yourself and gain that knowledge, and just because you like reading books or something, that's fantastic. Some people like to draw even. I have some talents myself. I do have the ability to draw. I draw quite well. I don't do it probably anywhere near as often as I should because I'd probably be a hell of a lot better at it if I did practice. Now, my brother Jerome, he has an amazing artistic ability for drawing, fantastic detail. I can't get that good. I mean, I can, but it takes me a long time to do it. He can do it a lot quicker than I can, and I process that information a little bit more to get the detail I need in there, and he just kind of does it naturally. So it takes me a little bit. I'm not one to just, but it don't consider that like a bad thing, though, honestly, Dwayne, Single digits. Joe, don't be mean. Come on, bro. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on. Don't be mean, man. For real, come on, man. We gotta be love in here, bro. Do not take meds. Read about Wim Hof. Wim Hof, awesome guy. I love him very much. But you say don't take meds. But I take some stuff. I take some stuff. I take Alpha Brain, right? These are nootropics, by the way. These are nootropic supplements. Nariva Ultra, right? That's another one I take. That's a really good one right here. And I do take of course, some 20 in 1 lion's made cordyceps chaga reishi mushroom mix with shroom zoom blend. That's also nootropic. I like taking those because they help me focus things a little bit more. I have not taken them today, as you could probably tell, because I'm a little scatterbrained right now, but that happens. But there's nothing wrong with taking a disability and trying to make it a great thing. Like I said, I have Asperger's. It's high functioning Asperger's, fortunately. So I'm not gonna put my realm. It's kind of hard because I don't like describing myself like this, right? It's not something I really want to put myself in that sort of light. Um, I am quite intelligent. I'm not gonna go into any details like what my freaking IQ is and all that stupid shit. It doesn't matter. I am quite intelligent, but I do have perks that are downsides to that high functioning order. I have some disorders to counteract that, that kind of come with it. So it's not necessarily all it's cracked up to be. Um, so trust me, it's not all it's cracked up to be. There's some issues with it, and everybody can. A lot of people have a hard time, honestly, with it. I stutter like crazy, and it drives me nuts because I get nervous, and my brain is trying to like process the thought, and it stutters for a second, and then turns back on and keeps going, and it's like a shutter um, opening and letting a bunch of thoughts in all at the same time, and then it stops and works normally. And then it shutters and lets a bunch in real fast, and then works normally. It's crazy. But I have issues with it too, so don't let it feel like it's a problem you should be ashamed of or have to improve yourself on something like that. I don't think that's necessary for you. I think you can turn that into a huge positive, Lorraine, and I would take it and see what you can work on, even as hobbies, bro. A lot of people have the hobbies that they don't realize they're really freaking good at. And I think that maybe you should explore that. Maybe you'll be really good at something. I don't know. There could be something awesome out there that you like to do that you find out you're really awesome at it. And you have quite a good talent. You're a poet. Okay, fantastic. Me too. I'm actually a licensed, or not licensed, sorry, dumbass. I'm actually a published poet. I've been in a couple books. I don't even know if they make them anymore, but it was called The Sounds of Poetry, 2012 and 2014, way back in the day. They're audiobooks on Amazon. I don't even know if you can find them anymore. But I was on those. I was in a few other books. One I printed myself, which was kind of cool. It was just like a small collection of poetry. I didn't. It was just something for me. I didn't really publish it. It was just one book for myself. So it's just something I made. Drink Red Bull. You drink Red Bull. Joe likes to drink Red Bull. You're good at that? Chug a Red Bull. Joel, send me a video. We'll talk about it. I was told by teachers I needed TLC. I don't think that's a bad idea, Lorraine. We all could use a little TLC nowadays. And as crazy as things are going, um, it can only help. It can only help. My book on Amazon. You got a book on Amazon. Title. What is the title, Lorraine? I'll take a look and I'll read it, man. Let me know. I love supporting other authors, and I think reading other authors gives you a really good perspective of who that person is, and it gets into their character. And it's also nice to see how other people's minds work. You know what I mean? So I think that would be very interesting. Let me know what the title is. My Monster. What's more importantly, perspective or perception? What is more important, perception or perspective? Um, Perspective, because perception can be wrong, right? Perspective is perspective can be changed and added to, but perception. I'm sorry, yeah, can be added to, but perspective um, really perception, perspective, and okay. Importantly, perspective. So I'm trying to organize it in my brain here. Perspective or perception. Um, I really think perspective is more important than perception because perception can be changed, right? Perception can be altered. It can also be manipulated because you can be lied to and shown one thing, and your perception of what you just saw might give you a perception that something else is occurring when that wasn't the actual case. Case in point, um, say I'm turned around, right? And all you see is my arm going like this with my elbow poking out. Your first thought is this dude jacking off, right? That's your perception of what you're seeing. So that's what you're perceiving as what is happening in front of you. Now, the perspective is that you're not getting all of the details, right, from different viewpoints. And that's why your perception is obscured from one view. So it can't be changed. Your perspective can always change because you're able to get different different outlets of information to make an overall decision or conclusion, right? You're not just relying on one piece of information and then going straight into, um, a conclusion or an assumption, right? So that is what I would say. Um, that your perception is definitely able to be manipulated as opposed to your perspective where that information is calculated and gained and weighed against what you're seeing. So, um, different viewpoints, so to speak. But you can't really change your perception because once you receive that one piece of information and your mind is made up, that's pretty much what imprints on your decision making process. So I wouldn't think myself that um, you're necessarily wrong just because your perception is wrong. You just need a different viewpoint or different perspective, if you will, to change that perception. And honestly, that's, I guess, how they work hand in hand. That's a great question. And thank you for that. I appreciate it. Oh, you wrote a child book? What's the title of my book? I was in the title in the Sounds of Poetry. I do have. Oh God, it's been so long. I wrote this when I was a kid, bro. I'm trying to remember what the hell the name of it was. Oh my God, you're gonna make me do this. And I had the book, and it back in New York in my cousin's freaking basement. Ah, God, it starts with a freaking I. I can't remember it. Oh my God, you're gonna drive me nuts. This is gonna drive me insane now. Thank you. I can't get that out of my head because I'm gonna be thinking about it all damn night. I'm gonna have to call my cousin, find out what the hell the name of that book was. Oh God. No, it's gonna drive me insane though. Yeah, I can't remember. I apologize for that. I'm trying to remember it right now. Fudge, man. It's like right there on the edge of my brain. I can see the freaking print of the book and the gold freaking embossing, and I can't remember the goddamn name of it. Oh, fuck. It was a long time ago. Very long time ago. Holy cow. What the fuck? Freeze dried sour Skittles. Oh my god. Wow. Burn your tongue. All right, Lorraine. You'll see you in a minute. It is an easy question, Joe. My life path number? What do you mean by that? What is my life path number, Joe? Enlighten me on that one. I'm genuinely curious. I've not heard about that. What's the total sum of your birthday, day, your birthday month and year? The total sum. So I was born January, so that's 01/26/84 or 1984. Hmm. So damn man, you're gonna make me do some damn math too, huh? So yeah, I was born January 26, 1984. I'm 41, getting old. Just a little bit. I'm not like old old. I'm getting there though. Oh, you took a pill to sleep. Do you take melatonin or do you take something medicated, more heavy? Um, Honestly, I smoke myself. That's what I like to do. I find it to be quite safe. I'm not really a pill kind of person. Gotta say, I don't really trust doctors. I'm not a pill guy. I don't know what's in it. I'm probably not gonna put it in my body. Life path 4. Oh, you can't spell it, Lorraine? Alright, that's alright. No big deal. I was just curious. But life path 4. That was my number you said? No, what is the significance of that? Oh, you're on Klonopin? Oh my god. It says clothespin, but I know what you meant. I can tell it's kicking in, huh? Poor girl. If I get caught, if you do something bad, you get caught. You know what the great thing about that is, Joe? I don't do anything bad. I've never been arrested. I don't lie, and I don't steal. That's one of my two moral things I don't ever break. Because I just don't feel comfortable losing people's trust. That makes me feel extremely guilty, and I don't feel comfortable doing that. It's kind of like one of these internal things I absolutely avoid at all costs. You got addicted. 4 is a number. If you do something bad, you got caught. I got addicted, life path 4, but cleared it up. Oh, good for you, Loren. Good, man. Addiction is nothing to mess around with. Um, I was an alcoholic while I was in the service for well, quite many years after, probably about 10 years, quite honestly. I was an alcoholic. And it took my uncle, who was also a lifetime alcoholic, to put a shotgun in his chest and pull the trigger. And the funny thing is, he lived and is still alive today. Still drinks like a damn fish, like a fool. Um, I'm the type though that a lot of the males in my family are alcoholics. Unfortunately, it's one of those things. So I don't like to drink alcohol. I'm not a bad drunk. I don't get angry or anything like that. But I am that type of dude that you'll get hammered and I'll streak down the fucking street ass naked and mess with the cops and climb on top of buildings. I do the crazy stuff, and I don't like controlling, being able to not control myself. So I can't swim in that pool. I keep myself the hell out. Simple as that. I won't even bother with it. I did my drinking when I was younger. I'm good. And I haven't drank in probably about, oh God, since um, 2014, 15. So it's been about 10 years, 11 years. Yeah, I haven't drank. So it's been a while for me. I'd rather smoke. Like I said, I can control myself when I smoke. It's more enjoyable for me. I feel better. I'm not puking my brains out after. If I get too high, I eat a fucking brownie. Back to normal. Hour later. Not a big deal. My brother-in-law took his life. Yeah, that unfortunately happens. Captain Morgan, Joe likes his Captain Morgan. You took him like candy, Lorraine? Damn, girl. Ooh. I'm not a pill guy, unfortunately. Like I said, I don't like pills. They creep me out like vitamins. I don't even like taking vitamins, bro. I look, call me a pussy if you want. I take adult gummy vitamins. That's how much I don't like taking pills, bro. I don't like taking pills at all. It just creeps me out. The thought of it creeps me out. Not knowing what's in it, it drives me weird. I don't know. It makes me feel funny. I don't know, man. I don't like pills. I'm not a pill person. Like going to the doctors, they always offer you a freaking pill. That shit drives me nuts. I always deny it. I'm not really, even if it's like ibuprofen, I'm not really a pill person. Just never been big on that idea of having to take pills for anything really. I don't know. Not from like addiction, paranoid or anything. Yeah, I know you get paranoid. It wasn't a paranoia with me. It was just I don't know, just not something I was ever into. Really, not something I was ever into. So I just avoid it. Hmm. I never knew my father either. I never knew my dad either. Um, he actually died, not by his own hand. Um, but he died from a heart attack when he was 37 years old, 6 months after I was born. So I never met him either, and he never even got the chance to really be a dad. So I feel you on that one. I've been there. My life has been born out of tragedy as well, and it happens. But you gotta learn to make the most of it. And I still feel like I know my father and who he was as a character from the descriptions from my grandmother and my mother and his friends and our family. And a lot of the things that were his belongings, I've gotten to keep as a kid over the years, which to me means so much more as an adult because now I'm able to, as a father, pass those things down to my son, who I know will also appreciate them, and that his grandfather's belongings, as well as some of the stuff that I put in there myself with those belongings. I have this. I say put in there. I had this little case with a bunch of knives my father made. He was a 33rd degree Mason and a master carpenter, and he loved to make knives, all sorts of stuff like that, and he made a ton of knives and things, and they absolutely all his stuff got tucked away in the garage when he died, and I didn't get the stuff until like many years after the fact, after my grandmother died. God, till I was like 21, 22 years old, yeah. So it was quite a time before I got that stuff, and then my mother died, and I got some more stuff after she had died about 5 years ago. So I feel you on that. I never knew my dad either, man. But that makes me want to be the best dad I can be for my kid. You know what I mean? I'm trying to be the best dad I think my dad would have been to me. And honestly, that's the best I think I can do in regards to trying to be a father without having a reference for it. Which I'm not boo-hooing myself, uh, but it's a little hard to draw on an experience when you don't have that experience to draw from. So, mm, on a land what? On landmine soon take care all the best from England. No mum and dad. Oh well, hope she stands on a landmine soon. What? Yo, don't be a fucking dick. You fucking dick. Yo, you English people can be assholes sometimes, huh? Yeah, John Dickhorse. Jerk off. Why would you say something like that, bro? That's just fucking horrible. You met him? Oh, you're talking about your dad? Yeah, that no, I'm talking about that guy that said, "No, mom and dad. Oh well. Hope she stands on a landmine." He was being a douchebag. And you know what? I don't give a fuck. He can get out of here. I don't give two shits. Yeah, yeah, not a dick. Yeah, yeah, no, you're nothing. If you meet your mum. Oh, not a dick. You know nothing. If you meet your mum. Really? Really? Did I do it justice, John? Fucking Christ. What the fuck you talking about, John? Fucking Christ, man. You fucking hoser. I don't do drugs. Just weed. Un Beckert? Who's that? Who are you talking about, Un? Thought you had shit parents like me. Bro, look, everybody's got some issues in their life, brother. Look, I'll say this. Whether you got great parents or no parents or shit parents, as a person who may be a parent yourself, or, maybe you are, maybe you aren't in the future, I don't know. Um, just try to be a better version of what you think your dad or mom would be. And quite honestly, that's what I try to do. My mom wasn't perfect either. She really wasn't. And I know for a fact that it wasn't easy raising 5 kids by herself as a single mother because her husband died, which was not a choice of her own. So I get that. Um, but you can't rely so heavily on the feelings that occur because of the things that are happening to you, as opposed to how you can make yourself feel for the things you're going to make happen, right? The things you're going to make happen for you. So don't kind of feel like you have no choice and life is kind of just happening to you, bro. You can always make it happen for you. Um, just because you may have had a tough upbringing. What maybe your parents didn't give you enough attention, or at least worked a lot, or maybe were there, or just were not good people. Um, that doesn't mean that you have to take from example from them and continue that sort of behavior, yourself. Honestly, I think it's quite sad. Um, honestly, I think anybody that grows up without both parents, being supportive, I think it's kind of sad because I think a lot of people are missing out on that shit, and I think a lot of homes would be a hell of a lot stronger if we had those supports on both sides in the household. So it can be rough, brother. I get it. Trust me, I know. I know. You do. Sorry, I thought you had shit. She was a drunk. Yeah. My uncle was drunk too. A positive mindset goes a long way. Yes, it does, Joe, and I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Special ed. Well, um, look, it don't matter if you're, special ed or whatever. Um, you definitely have a place in this world, girl. And like I said, don't think of it as a disability, man. Why are you thinking of it as a disability? You have a great opportunity to turn that into an ability. So don't ever let that shit drag you down in the background, bro. And don't ever let anybody tell you that it's going to drag you down or um, keep you from accomplishing certain things because that's bullshit. That is bullshit. Bro, I know people that are straight fucking, and I'm not saying this to be mean, straight fucking retarded, right? And make great fucking money. Great money. And they can't live alone. They can't because of they have disabilities that do not allow them to live outside of their home structure that they're currently living in with their family because their mental state isn't functioning enough for them to be able to do that on their own. My sister is one of them. Not gonna lie, not gonna lie. I got the high end of the stick, and unfortunately, she got the low end of the stick. Not my fault. It is what it is. But my sister is very low functioning, and she has Asperger's as well. But like I said, the very low functioning side of it, she cannot function on her own without somebody taking care of her 24/7. Um, otherwise she'll like forget to feed the cats or some crazy shit like that. And yeah, she's a cat lady. Go figure, right? Um, so you know what I mean? Like everybody's got those little quirks about those people in their family. Don't worry about it. Neglect. Yeah, well, me, haha, okay. Well, does my sister work? No, she does not work. She currently actually has the mentality of about a 8 to a 10 year old. Dead serious. So um, she talks when she talks. She kind of sounds like a baby, that kind of thing, or like a young child. And that's not, like I said, it's not her fault. It's not something she does intentionally. It's just part of her disability. Um, and her, yeah. What do Asperger's taste like? You're funny. What do Asperger's taste like? What do Asperger's taste like? What do they taste like? Tell me, tell me, tell me. I'm waiting on this joke. What do Asperger's taste like? I can't believe somebody asked that. What do Asperger's taste like? I don't know, bro. Probably ta- Probably tastes like some meat between two buns. Goodwill. Yeah, Goodwill. I know they do hire a lot of special people. I don't think she'd be able to even do that, girl. I'm not lying. And like I said, I'm not being mean, but she is very low functioning. She has the mental acuity of an 8 to a 10 year old. Um, so like function wise, she kind of can't live on her own. Very limited. Like she used to have and do simple jobs, but like her mental state has gotten so bad now. Um, and she even has children. She has children who are fucking wicked smart. I mean, wicked smart. Wicked smart. Wicked smart kids. I'm pretty sure they have Asperger's too. They haven't been tested, but they are wicked goddamn smart. Man, my nephews, they both got red hair and they're bright as hell kids. I mean, they're quiet, but they are super, super smart kids, man. And even when they're quiet, you can kind of see the wheels kind of working and turning in their head, man. They are wicked smart ass kids. So I'm very proud of her for having some children and they turned out to be fucking awesome boys, and they're very 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 respectful and very smart. So she kind of lucked out, I think. It could have went the other way. Who knows? But she did an amazing job. It was fantastic. They're handsome boys. Actually, I think one of them is getting married next year, as a matter of fact. So, um, yeah, I mean, congratulations for him. Um, they're both very good-looking boys. So she produced some very good stock. I will say that she got some good-looking kids. What does that say? Publix treat them well. Publix, yeah. I live in Florida. Publix is here. Sam, lick your lips and tell us. Oh my God. The Asperger's, right? Yeah. What the Asperger's taste like, Sam? Lick your lips and tell us. What the hell's going on? Oh, I am at Goodwill. Oh, you're at Goodwill. I'm sorry, Lorraine. Get on, boss's nerves. Oh, well. Yeah, well. It happens. You can't please everybody, Lorraine. And you're not going to. So why try? You can only try to be a good person. And if people don't like it, well, like I always say, fuck them. And I'm not a bad guy. I'm not even aggressive. But I consider myself a generally good person. And if people don't like me, fuck them. The way I see it. Oh, what part of Florida? Um, West Pensacola. That is where I'm from. West Pensacola. Well, that's where I live. I'm from New York, but I live in Pensacola here. Last 3 years, bought a house. When I first moved here, I was homeless intentionally for 2 years, and I do mean intentionally. I lived behind a grocery outlet in Myrtle Grove, West Pensacola. Um, I lived behind the grocery outlet there for 2 years in the woods. And if you look back there in the woods, if you're in the area, if you go behind that store grocery outlet down in Myrtle Grove, it's on Lillian Avenue. You go down there, go behind the store, off to the corner behind the dumpsters. You'll see the area where there were some people back there. I was in the big circle in the back. I had a tree house and everything, so it wasn't like roughing it. I was pretty comfortable for the most part, and I worked at the store. Coincidentally, worked my way up to a manager position there, and kicked ass and took names, bro. And just spent 2 years stacking every goddamn dollar I could, stacking that shit away, bro, and built up my credit. Got all these credit cards, got all this credit built up, man. Got my credit score up to like fucking 800. And then I went and actually went to the VA, went and applied for a grant, got a housing grant. It wasn't a whole lot. I was only 150 grand, so um, I ended up buying a house, find a house I like. It took me a little while to do that. I bought it, put the down payment on it, got myself out of the woods. Boom, I'm in the house. And then, now I'm able to build my tiny ass studio in my house. And it's a 3 bedroom house, so it's not like dinky house. It's a 3 bedroom house. I got a really nice big front yard, huge backyard. So I like it. It's very comfortable. Um, I currently live with 3 other roommates who I have living in the house to help with the mortgage and stuff like that, and it helps them out with rent because things are very expensive here in Pensacola. On average, you're going to pay about $1,000 or more for even a 1 bedroom apartment or a room in someone's house, which is kind of crazy. Not telling anybody how much I charge, but it's not 1,000. I can say that. You're a farmhand. I used to be a farmhand myself, and lived on the farms as a on hand farm worker, and absolutely loved it. It's kind of like going to summer camp, only working for the summer. It's pretty cool. Yeah, I want to win the lottery. Yeah, me too, Lorraine. We're trying. We're trying. My buddy Lewis keeps telling me he's gonna win the goddamn lotto, but I don't see it happening. You're in Central Florida. Okay, fantastic. I appreciate that. Redwater is in Central. Redwater Archives, Central Florida. Do I work? Do I work? I actually do. Since not becoming homeless, I have four companies, two that I own and two that I am actually a co-owner in. The main one right now being Ellis Noble Productions LLC. That is a digital marketing and management agency that I have. I do branding, I do social media marketing, a lot of stuff like that. I can make commercials, ads, logos, whatever you want. Um, manage all your Google stuff and take care of all that. Um, I have another company that is called Trims and Co. That is a cannabis-inspired jewelry company. I use a lot of gold, silver, and real diamonds and real gems and emeralds and stuff like that. So I don't use any fake stuff uh, or anything plated. It's all real solid things. I actually just bought some new silver bars to make some new rings, and those should turn out fantastic. I'm actually really excited to make them. I'm trying to find a good blank right now. So if anybody knows where to get a good blank for a men's ring, size 7, let me know because I need to get one, like really bad. Um, because I have some materials. I really want to make a nice ring. I think it would be cool. And like I said, I use all real silver, real gems, diamonds, and good stuff like that. But I own a couple companies, Lorraine, and I do earn money from here as I actually do some other things online. I do occasionally do some commission work for people or like one-off work, if you will, like logos. If somebody needs a logo, 50 bucks for a logo. Somebody wants an entire video edited, I do 50 to $65 for an edited video, depending on the length. I do banners and I do brand matching, the whole nine. So pretty much anything you want. Pretty much anything you want. Yeah, play when the lottery gets up high. Yeah, my buddy keeps saying he's gonna win the damn the Powerball. I don't know. I don't know if it's gonna happen, bro. Do you work? What's your name? My name is Josh. Joe. My name is Josh. Joshua, if you will. I do go by Be Real TV or Be Real here on the channel. But Joshua is my real name. That is what I go by. Thank you very much. I'm strong, silver, and gems. Okay. Oh, what did you say? Yeah, asking. I'm storing silver and gems. Do you buy? I actually do buy. Let me know if you have anything you would like to sell. I can send you an email and we can correspond that way, or I can add you on Messenger on Facebook. I would love to buy. I just bought these silver bars. Like I said, I just got from somebody. They're only 1 gram silver bars. I got them that size so I can use them in the jewelry making that I'm doing. Yes, Joe, Joshua. Hey, Joshua. Yes, Joe. Right here, sir. You let me know. I heard bad things happen when you win lottery. Yeah, yeah, like relatives come out of the woodworks and want money. Yeah, I mean, some people might think that's bad. I don't know. I'm storing silver and gems. Do you buy? Yes, I do. Josh, Pepsi or Coke? Oh, God. Oh, Coke. Gotta go with Coke, bro. I'm a Coke guy all the way. Sorry. Uh, hey, what's up, Joe? Um, I know. Oh, yeah. Coke, though. Coke all the way, bro. All the way. I'll take it. Yeah, but Redwater. I do buy silver and gold and gems as well. Yes, absolutely. Never mind. Why never mind, Lorraine? Just kidding. Speak your mind, lady. We got your back. Yeah, no, man. I do a lot of gems and stuff like that. Right now, like I said, I'm working on a men's ring for myself personally. I have some 1 gram bars, silver bars that I'm using. They're Vacambi silver bars, 999 fine silver, so it's pure. Um, and I'm trying to. I also have some like Argentium, which is like 93 or 94% silver. It's like a band strip though for the ring. For like a gem, and it goes around it, man. I've been wanting to use that damn thing so bad right now, bro. I'm freaking just waiting on it. I'm waiting on it. I went to a market today though, T&W Market in Pensacola, largest market in Pensacola. Couldn't find one there, unfortunately. So the search continues. You want to have your own company, Lorraine? It's super easy. Nowadays, they make it so streamlined and so fast. You could get online and start that process from start to finish in probably 30 minutes. Dead serious, 30 minutes. And you got yourself a legal EIN accredited business, all registered, ready to roll. And you'd be able to start selling that day if you wanted to. Literally, it's that simple. Um, Also, part of the reason why I have four. Now, those are working accredited businesses. Those aren't just they aren't just businesses I'm making and acquiring. Those are functioning, working businesses that are making money. One of them actually I'm doing a lot of rebranding on right now. So that would be the Trims and Co. And that is me changing the quality of my products, which is why I'm starting to use all solid silver and gem materials that are verified and certified materials, as opposed to the cheaper crap I was using before, which everybody kind of does. You can kind of find it everywhere. But I want some special stuff that I want to hand make, custom, and I really want something that people are going to be wowed with. Right now, for a female ring, I'm actually taking a 1.2 millimeter VVS diamond, and I'm putting that, and this is going to sound kind of crazy, I'm putting that in the center of an emerald with a flush setting and no cap. So there's like not going to be any ring around the diamond to hold it in there. It's just going to be cut and put perfectly cut and put into the top of that jewel, and that's going to fit right in there, and hopefully it'll work out for me. Um, so it's a very stupid thing to do. Nobody does it because if you know anything about jeweling, or if you are a jeweler or know a jeweler, they will tell you it's a very foolish thing to do, and there's a reason why nobody does it, because it's stupid. Super difficult, super fucking difficult and stupid, and a super high chance of messing up the stone you're drilling into to set the diamond. So yeah, it's not easy. And on a level of 1 to 10, I probably picked a 12 like an idiot. So because like I said, nobody does it. And there's a reason, because it's super damn hard and dumb to do it, to even try. But me, being the person I am, I'm super determined, and I like to accomplish things that people say you can't do, and then I'll fucking do it. You watch, I'll do it. I will make this ring. And it's gonna be a one of a kind. It's gonna be a one of a kind ring. I've never seen anybody set a diamond inside of an emerald before. Have you? Let me know. Like actually physically inside the emerald, right in the center of it, man. No glue, just a straight setting, and then the diamond being popped in and fastened into place with the stone and raw materials. Nothing else. So I mean, like, it's gonna be hard, and like I said, very stupid thing to do because nobody does it. They don't attempt it because it's hard. They would have to test what everything, because I don't know what they are. I just know she spent so much money. Yeah, that happens. Um, I've done that myself, like rush buying, Redwater. I've done rush buying, and sometimes you'll just kind of see something and buy it. You do like a flash buy. I've done that a lot, and it doesn't necessarily mean that you're gonna have a bad product either. But I would like to suggest that you get those tested just to make sure their authenticity is certified and that you know what you got. And that will also allow you to set the value for the materials that you have and you're going to be storing for your future, which could be worth more. Silver and gold and platinum and all those things are already going up like crazy. I've made some money myself in the silver market as well as the stock market. So yeah, that's definitely something that I think you should consider doing is getting them certified and tested to make sure everything is on the level so you know exactly what you have and what the value will be in the future and currently. Not ever a bad idea or too late to protect your investments, my friend. Melted down the silver and charms for bracelets and scraps from rings and rings. Yeah, I've done that a lot too, and I kind of buy stuff from the market, and I'm getting ready to do that. I don't have any smelting material or equipment to do that, so I'd have to go to a different person that would be able to do that for me. But I'm looking into buying the equipment so I can do that myself. But I have a lot of stuff that would need to be melted down essentially and made into something. Yeah, have a place for kids to express themselves, right? I have paperwork. I just don't know how to match it. You don't know how to match it. Okay. Um, if you have numbers on that paperwork, you should be able to go to that website of the company that made that product and minted it, and you should be able to double check and cross reference any numbers on it. Now, if they're coins, it's going to be a little bit more difficult for you to do that. You'll have to hunt down the damn coins online, and that can be a pain in the ass because there's a lot of fakes. So you might have some trouble there. But I would do your research on it, even maybe ask ChatGPT if you're familiar with that system, and or take it to a jeweler that for whatever reason, please, God's sakes, don't take it to a fucking pawn shop. Please, don't do that. You're gonna get ripped off. I used to work at those fucking golden pawn shop places, and they will rip your ass off. I'm telling you right now. Don't do that. I don't want to see you do that. Take it to somebody who is certified that knows what they're doing, and can assess the value of those items for you properly without you getting ripped off. I really don't want to see that happen to you. I think that would be really, really bad for you. And I think it's a great idea that you're saving. That's something we should all be doing right now as a backup, regardless of how the economy is doing. I think it's a great idea. I have gold and silver myself, as well as some jewels and gems, which I'm not big on the jewels and gems. I like more of the metals myself, honestly. Tends to be my hobby of collection is silver and gold and platinums, that sort of thing. I like my metals. So I'm not really much of a jewel guy. That's for me more my business side that I use as materials for my business to create products. So I don't really use the keep the gems for the financial value. Got to go really. All right. I'll see you later, Elaine. I appreciate you. Thank you. Love you, girl. Thank you for tapping in with us. I'm probably going to be heading out here a little bit myself. It's getting pretty late. Yeah, it's 3 in the morning. I usually stay up about this late, but I'm probably gonna head out myself. I got 4 of you guys left here in the chat. I really appreciate all of you chiming in tonight. Thank you very much. If you can, and you feel gracious enough, please leave a tip here in the chat. I appreciate you guys very much. Thank you. I love you all, and we will be back tomorrow night. Like I said, I will be trying to chime in. Um, for 2 3 times a night or 2 3 times this week, and I'm gonna try to be back on tomorrow night, and hopefully we can make this a nightly thing. Honestly, I think that would be fantastic for us to have these little discussions and get in here and actually talk with each other. I've had a great time chilling with you guys and getting into some really good discussions. We've talked about everything from Charlie Kirk to our family to gold investments. And I think you guys are a very eclectic group, and I absolutely enjoyed the conversations that have quite easily, I'll say, flowed through the chat. And I appreciate you all, and I thank you guys very much. But on that note, I will let you all go. But remember to be safe, be kind, and always, please, be real. Peace. Have a good night, guys. I'm out.